It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Phillies offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 6 catches, 72 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Over the middle here to Brown. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 16 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Lyman can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wheeler. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. ETN up the middle. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. On the counter. Etienne. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To the air goes Daniels. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Returnable for Thomas. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dorrance Armstrong. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. And
what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. In motion, the tight end. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Firing Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Back to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Up the middle with Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Right back to Njoku. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Daniels looking to throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Straight ahead, Etienne. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Here's Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
To throw is Daniels. Dancing to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wheeler. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man open, that's Harry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and a couple. Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Zach Baun coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. 2nd and 6. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
That's good for Washington. 1st down.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Back to throw now on 1st down. They're throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost gets the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, but they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. Baker Mayfield, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. DK Metcalf, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Desmond Ridder, over 300 yards through the air with a touchdown pass as well. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 63 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Catch is made by Harry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Robinson again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Hurts. Caught by Wilson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Washington first down.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Commanders first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Commanders Field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Holding offense.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Washington. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Daniels. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Throwing now is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Daniels. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
At the 10-yard line.
2nd and 5. Flush to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
On for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Brown goes in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. They go play action with Hurts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. That escapes the sack. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. And remember, here on a miss, this is a live football. And it looks like the defense has got it. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Here's Tressway now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Well, the Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. And they take a knee. On the counter, Etienne. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what a real